Continuous tense. Both present and both past. Present and past tenses, they also have a continuous tense, and it is called present continuous tense or past continuous tense. Continuous, as the word is very clear, means something is continuing. So that means if we are taking present continuous tense, that means something is taking place or something is still happening. While I am speaking about the continuous tense, you may notice I am using ing. Something is happening. Something is continuing. So in both cases, I use ing. So the first identification of a continuous tense, whether it is a past continuous tense or present continuous tense, in both cases, we would be using ing. And the students would be able to identify ing in a sentence. They would know it is a continuous tense. With ing, they come to know straight away it is a continuous tense. But whether it is a present continuous tense or a past continuous tense, this is what the teachers need to identify and specify and instruct to the students how can they differentiate between the two tenses to be present continuous tense and past continuous tense. So the example for the present continuous tense is, I am writing a letter. I am writing a letter. She is writing a letter. So the verb is in present, am, and writing. Am writing, is writing. And in both cases with the verb, which is in the present form, we are using ing. So the student has to identify the subject using the verb in the present form with an ing, and if there is an object like the letter, the predicate, so the student comes to know because there is a present form of the verb with the ing, so it is present continuous tense. Now look at the example of past continuous tense. I was writing a letter. So was writing is the form of past tense. Was is the past of is. So the verb changes to past form. If the students have a good understanding of past forms of the verbs, as I said, if the teacher has introduced them to the past forms of the verbs, they would be easily able to identify, because it says was writing, ing is there with the verb, but the verb is in the past form, therefore it is past continuous tense. Therefore, the students need a lot of practice with it. It is a good thing for the teachers to do the sentences orally with the students also. Because when they learn the sentences orally, it is easy for them to jot them down. It is easy for them to note them down once they have an understanding in their mind that this word is in past tense and it has an ing with it, and therefore it is a past continuous tense. This understanding in their mind goes on and they are able to produce words and verbs and forms of past tense and past continuous tense. So the exercise in grammar does not have to be always in the written form. It can be orally done and the students should be practiced. It should be like a drilling activity, but not drilling in a harsh manner. It should be a drilling activity in the sense where teacher also participates. She also makes sentences and encourages the students to make their sentences in present form, present continuous form, and past continuous form.